Hello people, and welcome to this week's segment on the Asari Diggs vlog. Today we'll be talking about how to deal with sexual harassment at your workplace. Okay, sexual harassment is something most women, over 50% of women, have gone through at some point in their lives at their workplace. Okay, it's no respect of your age group or your race or your religion. It's something every woman, or most women, have experienced in their lives. Okay, so first of all, what is sexual harassment? Sexual harassment is any unwelcomed behavior of a sexual nature. It could be verbal, which includes comments or questions about your sex life. It could be threats or promises in regards to a person's working condition, employment condition, in return to sexual favors. It could be non-verbal, which is staring or looking at your private body parts. It could be display of sexually explicit materials in the office. And you have the physical, which could be touching or caressing and holding, which is not welcomed. It could be down to rape and physical assault. Enough with the deep stuff. So let's talk about how to deal with this sticky situation. The first thing I'll say is avoidance prevention. This is the best key to deal with sexual harassment. You can't expect to be skimpily dressed to the office and the pervert boss or colleague won't hit on you. Also avoid sexually charged conversations and avoid hanging around with the other ladies who enjoy attention and affection from the other male colleagues in the office, because they'll assume you want this attention too. This is just a precaution to take so people don't mistake you for what you're not or what you don't want. Okay, so the first thing I'll say is communicate your disapproval. First of all, try avoiding this person that makes you feel uncomfortable. I'm sure when person sees or notices that you're avoiding him or her, they will get the message. But if this isn't enough to pass your point across, then I say that you should communicate your disapproval. When doing this, you have to look at your harasser in the eye. Okay, you don't smile, you don't apologize, you don't laugh, because this will undermine and trivialize your complaint. Also, you look that person in the eye, like I said, and when you finish saying what you have to say, you walk away like a boss. You know, the less you say, the more powerful you be. For example, if someone touches me inappropriately, I won't shy. I won't like, stop now, I don't like this, stop it. I'll be stern and say, don't do this again, I don't find it funny. You know, it usually catches them off guard and takes them by surprise. I'm like, is she that serious? Okay, relax. So when you show them you're not one to mess with, then they actually start moving away. They actually start giving you your distance you want. If you're one of those timid types, you're not one to like stand up and speak up, you can also write a formal letter to this person stating how, or giving the scenarios where his actions or her actions made you uncomfortable, and urge the person not to repeat this scenarios again, because it could be taken into more serious hands. Okay, but I'll say you should just stand up and speak for yourself. No one usually backs off if they see you writing a letter. They're like, okay, maybe she's just forming or trying to play hard to get. Okay, so stand up for yourself and pass the message across saying, no, I don't want this. No, I don't tolerate this. All right, girls? So we have to cultivate that habit. The second thing I'll say is find a confidant. Very possible there are more colleagues in the office, more female colleagues in the office have had an experience with this creep. Okay, so find someone you can share your complaints with, someone you can confide in, and tell the person what's happening about this situation. Okay, the person could serve as a witness, or can look out for you, can have your back to see how this person reacts to you. If the time arises, if the need arises, the person can serve as a potential witness for you because of how the colleague or the boss treats you. All right, when finding a confidant, note that you should find one who is trustworthy. Don't go and look for someone in the office who will probably tell the whole other colleague that, oh, this man is trying to get with you, or you're trying to get, go with or stick to someone that that is trustworthy. Like I've said, someone who is a mentor, or someone who is older in the office, that carries more weight in the office, is usually ideal. And the third thing is file a complaint. All right, I don't think no colleague in his right mind will keep on hitting on you if first of all you've stood up and told him no. Like, don't blatantly no. Second of all, if you've gone to tell a higher colleague, your boss, that this is happening and this is happening on a more personal matter, I don't think that person will keep coming on to you unless the person is a psychopath. And that's when you have to take the legal action, the next step, which is file a complaint. Now, every proper office should have a procedure for employee complaints, okay? First of all, you can take this to your superior boss and tell the boss about what you've been experiencing just in the office space, in the office environment. If it hasn't been taken care of properly, then you can go further, which is filing a legal complaint. Hopefully things won't get that bad where you have to go to the law and say, this guy has been harassing me at work, okay? I don't think if it's your boss that is on to you like this, if you come up to him and tell him, see, sir, I've struggled for this job, and if you want me to quit because of it, I will make your life too miserable. I will tell your family. If he hears that, I'm not saying you should go around threatening him and all that, but him in his right mind will say, okay, this one is not, she can't deal with it, and he will step back. Okay, ladies, there's no need. I've been in this situation myself where I just got a job and I really wanted that job as an intern, and funny enough, my boss at then kept pressuring me and making me feel funny. I pondered about it. I was thinking, oh, should I quit this job? But I thought, why would I be a quitter? Okay, I told myself, I'm not going to let this weigh me down. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to talk to him. I was so scared. In fact, the first time he did it, I was shocked. I was scared about letting my point known. But the second time I felt touched inappropriately, I just felt this build up of courage, and I just went and told him blatantly that never should he try that again. And the funny thing is that he was so caught off guard. He was thinking, how can this junior intern be so strict and be so stern? And funny enough, that helped me get over this, because I'm so happy I didn't slog around and wait to tell this person or confide in this person or just quit. Okay, I stood up, I took the proper measures, and thank God it didn't get to me filing a legal complaint. So that's one thing you have to do. These are the 3 major steps that you have to do when fighting or when trying to deal with sexual harassment at your office. So let's cap this again. First thing is to prevent, which is dress properly, avoid sexually charged conversations. Then the second thing is to communicate your disapproval. The third thing is to find a confidant, and the fourth but not the last thing is to file a complaint. It can be either in the office environment or a proper legal complaint. All right, guys. So next week we'll be talking about how to dress properly to the office, sophisticated, yes, yet professional and classy. All right, so you don't get involved in all of this that we've talked about. Don't forget to tune in, and thanks for subscribing, liking, and commenting. If you find yourself in this situation, don't keep it alone. Don't bottle it all up inside, okay? Find someone to talk to. If you're not one that can really stand up for yourself, like I've said over and over again, you have to work on that. I'm not some inspirational coach, tutor, or anything, but it happened to me, so it can happen to any other one else, okay? So thanks for watching this video, and like I said, tune in next week. We'll be talking about something more interesting and less deep, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.